Are you looking for ways to get more sales on your Etsy shop? If you are struggling to find the right strategies to help boost your Etsy sales, then let me show you what kind of tips and tricks I'm using in my Etsy store to help me increase sales. In this video, I will talk about some valuable tips such as how to use social media, photos, reviews, and more to help boost your Etsy sales. So let's go ahead and dive into the details. Step number 1. Connect your social media accounts with your Etsy shop. Social media platforms are the perfect way to showcase your work and products and connect with potential buyers. Instagram and Facebook offer features that make it easy for you to do so. You would want to join some local groups that are related to or would be interested in the products you sell. Then start engaging with the members of the groups by promoting your products without being too pushy, replying to comments, or posting anything that would be interesting to the members of the group. Just make sure you don't spam and that your posts are relevant. The point of doing this is to drive more traffic to your Etsy shop and help generate some sales through it. You can also use Facebook and Instagram to share specific listings or videos, such as behind the scenes of what's going on while you create your products, or different ways to use them. It can be any video showcasing your products or teasers to leave people wanting more. Aside from Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest is also an excellent way to get more traffic to your Etsy store. If you haven't explored this option, then now is the time to create a Pinterest account. I would suggest that you create a business account, because with a Pinterest business page, it will allow you to link your Etsy shop and create pins for your products. This way, people can purchase your items directly from Pinterest. Connecting your Etsy shop with different social media accounts will help you get more exposure and possibly gain more potential customers. Number 2, it's not just about attractive product images. While professionally done product images may help attract buyers, you need to dig deeper into what shoppers would really want to see. You must trigger the right emotions to convince them that they need your product. You should treat your photos as if they are your product description. Most shoppers don't really have the time to read long product descriptions, so your images should be able to describe your products without having to read the description. So how will you do that? For example, if you are selling Montessori furniture, let's say a winning table set, instead of just taking a photo of the actual product, you'd want shoppers to picture how their kids will use it in a lifestyle image. You can have a child sit down on the chair and table set while eating or drawing. Or if you also sell other Montessori toys, you can even include them in the picture with the child playing with them while using the table set. The goal here is to communicate with them and trigger their emotions of wanting to buy your product by showing different ways of how it can be fun and useful to their child. But what if you are selling wearable items such as jewelry or clothes? Don't just take pictures of your work. Style them for a more aesthetically pleasing look. Take photos showing how the piece would appear on someone when it's worn. This will give potential customers ideas of what they can expect from your product. Remember that when adding product images, whatever it is you're selling, it helps to always ask yourself why someone would want to buy it, how you can connect with them on an emotional level, and how you want them to feel when they use or see your product. Knowing the answers to those questions will give you an idea of how you can translate them all into your product images. If you guys enjoy the content that I'm working very hard to provide and produce for you for free, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with any feedback or questions do you have, because I personally reply to every comment. And I will also appreciate your support by checking the links and the sponsors in the description below. That's the only way that we keep this channel alive. Etsy Ads campaigns. Another tip you can try is using Etsy Ads. Although some people prefer not to use this since it's not free. but I think that it's a good way to supplement what you've already built and started. It's a good option as long as you're not spending too much money on them just to get sales. What I'd like to do is to start small and see how many returns or sales I can get from them. It's also important that you weigh how much you are spending on Etsy ad campaigns compared to the value that it's bringing to your sales. If you have been doing it for a long time and it's not driving any sales, then you know it's time to turn it off. And even if it's giving you some sales, it's important that you don't rely on or become dependent on Etsy ads. There are other ways to increase traffic and sales without having to spend much money, such as increasing your reviews. Reviews. Speaking of reviews, one way to make your product stand out on the Etsy marketplace is by getting lots of reviews. The more detailed and honest the reviews are, the better. One of the first things that shoppers check is the feedback from other customers who bought your items. From a shopper's point of view, they need to make sure that they will be spending their hard-earned money on something that would satisfy their needs and make them happy. This is why it's important to encourage customers to share their positive experiences with your shop. But be sure to read Etsy policies regarding customer reviews, because there is a section there stating that sellers cannot offer additional goods, compensation, or services in exchange for positive reviews. But there are several ways you can get positive reviews from customers without spending money or offering anything in exchange for reviews. For one, your product should be exactly or at least as close to how you described it on your listing. We've all heard of the expectation versus reality thing on online shopping, and you wouldn't want to be part of it. So make sure that your products are of a high quality and are similar to what you have listed on your Etsy shop. Remember that customer reviews is an important part of marketing, as they provide valuable information to potential customers. If your products have many good ones posted on Etsy or elsewhere online, then people will be more likely to buy from you and can potentially help you gain loyal customers as well. Provide excellent customer service. Creating a memorable experience for your customers can help build trust and loyalty. As much as possible, reply to their messages or questions as soon as you can. Most shoppers can be impatient, and if they don't get an answer from you right away, they'll look for answers elsewhere. While some customers can be difficult to deal with, always try to keep your cool and apologize if needed. All it takes is one negative review, so be careful with how you handle difficult customers. Lastly, don't forget to thank your customers for their orders. It would make them feel important and appreciated. A simple thank you can go a long way. If your customers are happy with your products and your customer service, they'd be more than happy to leave you a positive review without you having to ask them. So, these are the things that helped boost my Etsy sales. I hope you learned something new today. Increasing and maintaining sturdy sales for your Etsy store takes a lot of effort. But remember that you can't get ahead if you don't put in the work, so you must be willing and ready to try new strategies. In the end, you'll see that it's all worth the sacrifice.